So I dug this cultivator out of the weeds at Grandpa's house a long time ago. I figured it'd be good yard art, but it has a Brindley hitch, I think, kind of, a torch Brindley hitch. It's a little bent, but we're just turning the garden today one more time before we plant. So I'm gonna see how this thing digs. Maybe I can modify it other than this bar that I just put on. This whole bracket right here is broken and it's supposed to be able to adjust the width, so I just bolted that bar on for now with a couple adjustment holes and said it'll work for turning dirt. But maybe one of these days I'll straighten that out and get that mechanism working so it'll actually do what it's supposed to adjust my row width. So maybe we can use it to actually cultivate the garden the way it's supposed to be. Well, one pass and our farm boy welding an old brittle steel let go. So I guess for now it'll be yard art again, and we'll keep working on that garden with something else. We've got rhubarb, asparagus roots, 2-year-old asparagus. And there's one right there, finally. This is more fresh asparagus. What are those 3 mounds, Riley? You've got the bag.
Squash.
What kind?
These 3 ones are sweet meat.
Sweet meat. And these 3 are spaghetti squash.
Yeah.
Alright, now we have, next to the squash, we continued our 6 feet apart anti-coronavirus spacing, like Riley pointed out. And this first row of 3 is double yield cucumbers. The second one there is Boston pickling cucumbers. Now we have 5 rows of sweet corn. We'll see how that goes. Never have luck with sweet corn. I don't know why, but we've got the area, we've got the seeds. We're gonna just try it. Back up at the top, we've got 2 rows here of bush beans, and then 1 row of Mother Stallard beans. Show me that other side. They're just something cool. They taste the same, if you ask me, but they're fun. So we've got this planter with a spinach wheel on it, and it picks up the seeds, drops it down that tube, and that little V-nose will plow the ground, and then the back of those tails should bury the seeds. And okay, is that working better?
Yep.
All right. Keep that back wheel on the ground. There you go. Lunchtime,
Yep.
but we're getting somewhere. There's a whole bunch of red steaks out there at least. Okay, now we have some red Russian kale and some sugar snap peas and another pea. Which ones are these? Little marbles. We're getting there. We still have celery, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, radishes, and more cauliflower to go. Then we still have our potted plants, tomatoes, huckleberries, sunflowers, more tomatoes, and we have a lot of sunflowers to just sow direct. We'll see how those go too. Here's one more row of broccoli over here, and then we've got carrots over to that buried bag, and radishes down to that one, and right here there are two different cauliflowers planted. So I've got a few potatoes and onions to put in the ground. The potatoes and onions that are in the pot we just threw out in the pot because they were starting to go bad in the kitchen, and those potatoes look like they're growing out of themselves already. There's some tomatoes. I put some cucumbers in some coffee pods and they're taking off. This is more tomatoes and sunflowers. That's a radish. That was a science experiment. I think some peppers. I don't remember, but they're labeled. Broccoli, cauliflower, huckleberry, and this is a whole tote full of sunflowers. We've had some rain, and there's more on the way, so I'm going to try to hurry up and get all this in. I've got a couple cucumbers in cages, thinking maybe they'll grow up. I don't know. And a bunch of tomatoes. Here's all the potatoes. There's an onion. There's some peppers, and this one right past the pepper, or past the onion, is a huckleberry. And then down there there's some more cauliflower and broccoli that we started from seeds. I've got a little bit of a flat of sunflowers, and then all this area on the outside here we're gonna sow all new sunflowers. But it's starting to rain. Got my tractor out. So other than the sunflowers, we're calling this garden done for now. Thanks for watching. If you have suggestions on making my content better, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring this out. Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all those things, thumbs ups. But all in all, I appreciate you watching, and it's just fun sharing my story. We're gonna get working on that next, maybe, or a tractor. Take care, y'all. Stay dry.